Hi, it's me, Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut, and welcome to Today-ish in Spaceflight history. Joining me this week is Jacob EQ.
Or EQ.
Or, are you trying to change it again?
I just think EQ is smooth.
We just changed it, literally.
Sometimes you gotta work it around a little bit.
Literally, just changed it.
We workshopped it here last week, and I felt like...
Into Jacob EQ from Uncle Dad. He used to be called Uncle Dad. And then we changed it to Jacob EQ.
How about the EQ?
I know.
Okay.
We're sticking with Jacob EQ for at
Jacob
least...
EQ, everyone.
This is Jacob EQ. He's the everyday questionnaire, the great equalizer.
I equalize. I like the levels, and I like it bouncing, but I like it compress.
That's a compressor, not an equalizer.
It's not the same.
Nerd humor. The deal is, today we are going to be... I teach him... we recreate historic things in Kerbal Space Program because Jacob doesn't know space.
There's a lot of stuff I'm missing.
Yeah, it's basically empty up there, just like a little bell ringing in there sometimes.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, there's a little P. And today we're going to recreate something that I think is kind of fun. So in 1936,
Okay.
the Soviet Union, again, remember those guys. This is another one. This is like our...
We've been really touched on the Soviets.
Yeah, it's perfect.
The
Why not?
Olympics, the Olympics.
Yeah. The Soviet Union had this rocket engine they wanted to test. And they didn't have a good way to test it. So they're like, hey, let's stick that on an airplane, a glider, and test it on a glider. It was deemed too safe for the people that worked on it initially. They got sent off to get killed at some point. Sent another team of people today in, let's see, what day was it? In 1940. So February 28th, 1940. They did just that. They towed this glider up. They let it go, and they fired off this rocket engine, this really crappity, rickety Soviet Union. It's a whole hobnob of a mess. That's what we're going to be doing in Kerbal Space Program. Let's get started.
Sounds great.
Oh, I popped right into it.
Got it. Thought there's gonna be a little segue.
Me too. Watch this. Let's get started.
2, 1, 0, and liftoff. All Phillips for land.
How about that for an intro?
That was a hot intro.
That was a great intro.
I like them genuine. I like it from the heart.
That was both very much. First off, thanks, Chris. I had to steal your money from your mom. I hope you didn't do that. You need to ask, why did we get a scrub today? So SpaceX and Atlas, there's an Atlas V launch happening tomorrow that takes precedence. It's a NASA mission. Actually, it's an NOAA mission, a weather mission. They're sending a new observation, a satellite called GOES-S. That's scheduled for tomorrow. That takes the cake. SpaceX gets to come in whenever the range is clear after that. So they don't have a firm date yet set. This is the first time we've really seen conflicting schedules recently. So just a conflict in schedule, no big deal.
All right.
That's the answer.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're going to build a jet that's going to pull a plane, and I think some shenanigans should ensue. I feel like this is one of those situations where it seems really easy, and I'm going to laugh and be like, this is so stupid easy. And then
it's not so easy.
And then 2 hours later, I'm sitting here pulling my hair out going, why is it so hard?
I'd like to say I had a sloppy top over here. He says Jacob's volume is really low. I pulled the mic in a little bit. Maybe that will do it.
Is it on even?
Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can...
Let me know. I pulled the mic in sloppy. You let me know.
Oh.
If it gets anything.
That got winky wonked. It was like all the way down. Remember how you said we should do a sound test? I said, no way. Nothing's
We're gonna
been
roll
touched.
with it. I like to go from the heart though, so I can never.
Let me know if that's better. You keep talking. I'm going to see if your levels are about like mine.
Sloppy Top is typing, so I think he's about to give us some feedback.
Okay. Hopefully not feedback, if you know what I mean.
Now, I got to say, this looks nice, but, okay, good. There's more to it.
Yeah, we're not done with it yet.
I like that hornet tail. I call that a hornet tail.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, it's just that upward slope. It's beautiful.
It's going to be ugly, and it's going to tow a thing. I hope that's what you need in life.
Chris says it's better. We're doing better. There you go. Much better. It's all good now. Thanks, Nate.
Ooh,
we got Michael in here with a donation. Shenanigans should always ensue.
Thanks, Michael. As long as it's Kerbal Space Program, I think it's inevitable.
Yes.
Shenanigans.
Shenans.
AKA Shenans.
Mm-hmm.
Inevitable. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to make this one flap its wings like a bird.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
About that?
I love that.
I love that too.
Wouldn't that be funny? Is that possible? No.
It's not stock, and I'm not into mods, but that's one mod I could really get into.
Just to try to fly by flapping.
Just bird
Flight by flap.
flightflap.com.
Flight by flap.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make a quick tow plane, and then we're gonna pop it on into the who's or what's. And hey, I feel like you know what I could honestly use right now?
What?
Some build music.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Do you do music? Who does the music? Oh, it's EQ. The EQ.
This is true. This is the only reason you're here.
Look at that big old floppy tail.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
I feel like that looks a little too big. Sing me a song about the floppy tail.
It's a floppy tail. Floppy tail. Floppy tail.
I thought you were going like a polyrhythm on this. I was getting pretty excited.
Floppy tail. Floppy tail. When you got your thing, building it out, you're doing it right, you're getting it right, you got the floppy tail. Floppy tail. The floppy tail.
This is one of those songs that I already love.
It's a floppy tail. Everybody look out, you know we got a floppy tail.
This looks way too advanced for 1940.
It looks actually kind of gorgeous. That looks super. There's actually a new 787 or something that got. Have you seen the video of this thing? It basically gets off the ground and then it pulls straight up and it can fly straight up.
Believe it or not, almost all like airliners can do that.
Okay.
Because when they take off, they only take off at like half power. So
It feels like everything they got. It feels so aggressive when you're back in the seats.
Oh, that's just wimp womp.
Really?
Oh yeah, when those things are empty, they can like.
This looks like a new.
Oh, also
plane that
Timothy.
can- Oh, Tim.
Today in history, some guy says February is over. The world agrees with him for some reason. That's true. The fact that
Yeah. Who started that?
who's that guy? Can we talk to that guy?
I feel like it started back in like Greek mythology.
I think it started back when they made clocks.
Poseidon. Who made clocks? Who made clocks? I'd like to just say something real quick.
I can't wait to hear it.
This is a little off the script, if you will.
Oh.
Yesterday-
I don't know if I trust this.
Yesterday, something amazing happened.
Uh-oh, what?
Our very own everyday astronaut celebrated his birthday.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Hey, is this copyright anymore or did the copyright?
No,
ban?
there's a
It's old enough, right?
and it's called
Public domain?
Yep. My hard drive ain't as fast as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Well, you
I
got the
just can't
kids.
recall. Yeah, the kids. I can't recall the things like I used to. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everyday astronaut. Happy birthday to you.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't crying right now.
That's pretty beautiful.
That
was really beautiful.
I've felt love in my life.
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but
But I'll toot this guitar.
Tommy says my guitar needs tuning.
Well, yeah. When doesn't it? Have we ever had a section of intonation in our entire show?
He's right. That E was flat.
You didn't hear that?
You know what? I was too busy making magic. Okay. Tommy, why don't you tell me how you like this E? This E.
I can't wait for Tommy to tell you about the E. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this the tow road. This is gonna be some shenanigans. We're gonna auto strut this baby to like the grandparent part. We're just gonna let this thing flip flop around like it's old Uncle Flip Flop.
Oh, flip. Oh, is that like a? It looks like a cement chute. Like if you had a cement mixer, you would just drop the cement out
Should
the
we
back.
make a flying cement mixer?
just cementing everything in its path.
That'd be great. I actually kind of want to figure that out now. Ooh, that's a hot building track. I feel like I've heard some hot building tracks. This might be the hottest.
Hey, I gotta stop right now. Evan KI4. Happy birthday to you too. It was his birthday as well. He shares a birthday with the EA.
Wait, Evan does?
Yeah.
I don't remember someone yesterday, no one said anything. Evan, I'm sorry that I was trying to steal all the birthday glory. I feel kind of like a jerk now. I'm sorry.
Evan, we're sorry, man.
Tears in heaven, man. Tears in Evan, man.
Tears in Evan. How far is Kevin?
How far is Kevin? I actually said heaven. I meant to say Evan this time.
No, that was funny. You said tears in heaven.
Can you talk? Are you?
Listen,
Listen.
it's coming from the heart, and that takes a lot of brain power. A lot of. Oh, this thing's much smaller than I thought.
It's a little glider with it's gonna have a little jet engine on the back. And it's gonna go. Ooh, this is a cool build song too.
Thank you.
This thing also is the weirdest looking glider. This one doesn't quite look right though. So it's called the RP-318, and it had almost no thrust. So we're gonna kind of make it our own. You know what I mean? We don't want no thrust, but maybe something like this with some anglage. No, that had no anglage. Then we want something like this. Oh, that's way
It's like
too
a
big.
hummingbird.
You can call it a hummingbird, but that'd be wrong. I think that's not stock. Here we go. Just one of these guys flip-flopped around. Wait, was that right? Yeah. Do that. Then we're going to do... For some reason, that reminded me of... I don't know what song. I'm done talking. I need to concentrate on this cool build.
It is really cool.
This is about all it was. And I think it had like a tiny... It didn't even have wheels. It just had a skid.
Jeez.
So I don't think that's a good idea, though. Oh, you know what? I can't use just liquid fuel. We have to back out here, partner.
Have I made it clear that I think it's so awesome that your logo is all over these parts and planes and everything?
You've made it known. I don't know if you've made it clear.
I want to be clear.
It's not that hard. It's not like a
I didn't
mod.
say this must have taken you hours. I just think it's awesome.
That's true. You didn't say that.
I didn't say
You
that.
should have said that.
This must have taken you hours.
Oh, look at that little thing that looks so ugly and perfect. That's the key. We're basically making it first and foremost ugly.
I actually do not think it's ugly.
It is kind of charming, isn't it?
It reminds me of a hummingbird being
Well-
carried by being towed by a giant hornet.
By its mother hornet. Is that normal?
Oh, I'm still a little out of tune.
Well, I think it's just like your disposition in life, right?
My whole thing is I'm a little out of tune.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep riding with it. I tuned the guitar. Just
I tuned the guitar just to the wrong everything. Okay, so here is... We're just going to give it some teeny little wheels like that. Okay, I'm actually kind of nervous about this. I just don't think this is going to go... This will go poorly in the most Kerbal way possible, I think. I'm just going to stick one little stupid engine on this thing. Why can I never rotate it the right way ever?
Hi, Allison. You're not late. You're right on time.
Is that Alley Cat?
Allison Cornish.
Oh, that's a mod of ours. She's Alley Cat in our Discord.
Everyday astronaut can't keep the smile.
All right, I think we're ready to try this thing. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
If this goes well, okay, we're gonna call this the RP-318 and tow plane. Should I spell it tow plane like this? Tow plane.
Okay.
Because duh. Now we gotta make sure there is
And
a
then
Kerbal.
somebody's gonna come back and see that and be like, "This guy doesn't even know how to spell toe." You're gonna get 1,000 comments on your
I know,
YouTube.
they're gonna be like, can't even tow plane. Let's do this. I have no idea at all, if this is going to okay, thanks. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. I've never tried anything like this.
Really?
This is one of those Kerbal things.
I love it.
I kind of built the little thing, but I haven't ever tried like a tow thing.
This is some chill.
Someone says, I subscribe, but I have no idea what's going on. This is our weekly spaceflight history recreation, where we recreate a thing in spaceflight history. Today, in 1940, the Soviet Union tested out a top secret spy plane. Look at it. It's going nuts. I don't know why.
She bouncing.
But it was a glider. They stuck a rocket engine that they needed to test. They wanted to test this rocket engine. And instead of doing it on the ground, they decided, this is very Soviet. I know, let's stick it in a glider. I'm nervous that when I try to pull up, it's going to break the
Look how
glider.
scared your Kerbals are. We got Kelwin. We got
Yeah, they are
Wilfus.
not looking like they trust
Catchell.
me on this one.
Oh boy. They are terrified.
We're already going so fast. And I'm nervous to pull up
Face
because I
of
think it'll
terror.
break everything. So I think we're just going to drive it off the runway.
Well,
Is it kind of flying already?
it's in the air. Oh my gosh! Yes. No. My boys. The boys are in the front one though, right?
They're all in all of them.
Oh
But they all
no.
survived.
They did. Look at, they're smiling. They realize that their lives are.
I didn't kill your guys for about the first time. Okay.
Look at the elation on their faces.
I don't know what we can do because I think if I... Oh, gosh. This is going to be really difficult because the whole thing's acting like one... Oh. This is a nightmare. This is a terrible idea. Still a little.
I'm a little flat. I'm just going to tune it.
Okay.
Nobody minds if I tune the guitar.
Everyone loves... Oh, great. I actually just turned on the jet. I don't want the jet on. That could be terrible. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. Shut down engine. Okay. So that's what this. That's what we're doing here. Am I going to be at Yuri's night and at KSC? You better believe I'm going.
What is that whole thing? I saw something about that the other day. What does that mean?
Yuri's night is this giant celebration anywhere on Earth. You could have a Yuri's night. You could throw a Yuri's night. Actually, next year I'll definitely do a Yuri's night here. But I want to help them.
Go ahead.
Get the inaugural Yuri's night at Kennedy Space Center. We're going to be partying.
Whoa.
Under the space shuttle.
Why are you doing this again?
Because I don't think we have to make any adjustments. I just have to fly better.
Oh.
Like this.
Okay.
That's all.
Pretty good.
Well, yeah.
You know what? The temperature in here changed everything. That's why I was flat.
Oh, blame it on the temperature? Not on your...
I was actually sharp, so I know it was the temperature. I was actually sharp.
What, that wasn't tuned by your dignity. Is that a normal thing? So they flew this thing up. I'm going to try to recreate the conditions. They flew this thing up to 2,600 meters. They were going a lot slower than this, though, but maybe I'll slow it down. 2,600 meters. This is working swimmingly. I got to make sure there's a guy in here. Is there a guy in here? Yeah.
It's too late now, right?
You could climb out on the...
Oh, that's nice. That's hot.
This is working out way better than I thought. Turn the lights on and everything. I like that idea. Look at that. That was a great idea. Thank you, Average Joe. I wish that was Joe. Or Joe. Do you think that is?
Well, what about the actual Joe here? Average Joe.
Well, I like Average Joe.
And I think Average Joe, if it was our Joe, the Joe we know, he wouldn't know that kind of information.
That's true. He wouldn't have been like, hey, make sure the...
I got the flip flap.
Yeah, you're right.
I got the smack. I got the floppy tail.
2,600 meters.
Tail. I got the...
An F4 once pushed another F4 to safety after being damaged by hostile fire. I don't know how that would happen. Oh, there we go. 2,600. Now we're going for some level flight. You ready for this?
I'm so ready. You have a little mechanism that's going to drop that thing?
So I'm just going to undock it here.
Oh, baby.
That is a glider. We wanted a glider.
What happens to your main vessel? Who's flying that thing?
Yeah,
What?
for sure. Definitely.
Are you saying that thing's going ocean board?
I'll pitch it up so...
At least take it to the island so these guys have a chance.
Yeah, I'm going to pitch it up just so, like, you know...
Kelwin, Wilthus.
Now that's outrunning the jet plane. Our super top secret Soviet jet plane is getting outrun by the massive airplane. Are you happy now?
Yeah. Well, but no, because you're just sending those guys up to their death, man. That thing is nimble.
Yeah, this is a nimble little bird. Now here's what we're going to do. We are going to land this thing, and then we'll go land your thing, and then that's going to be the end of the mission, because that's all it was. They just fired this engine up. And realistically, they only got it to 140 meters per second.
Oh.
Which is not very fast.
Are you firing the engine right now?
Yeah, the engine's going. It's just this little tiny
Okay, I thought it was
engine.
a huge engine. It was going to rip right through the plane.
We should do that next.
Try to rip the engine through the plane.
Why didn't we do that in the first place? This is the least Kerbal thing I've ever seen. Just, ooh, we have a thing that's just kind of barely doing anything. Right? Should we just start over and put a big thing on there and just let it rip? That would be the Russian thing to do. That would be the Soviet thing to do.
Let's Soviet this thing up.
We're Sovieting it up. So we know that worked. That worked successfully. Easy. Time to take it to the real Soviet step. We're gonna rip and roar. You know that saying.
Oops, I messed up.
Yeah, I don't like this song at all.
It's because I blew it, okay? I blew it.
That was your worst.
Dang it.
We're gonna put a solid rocket booster on it. That once you light it, you can't.
Oh, it's a one time.
Once you light it, you can't bite it. You know what I mean?
Once you light it, you can't bite it. It's a one-time blast.
It's a once and done.
Okay.
Is that more what you're hoping
I
for?
love this. That thing could actually rip through the vessel, which I'd like to see.
I don't know if it. Your idea of what it can do and what it can't do.
Do they have balsa wood in this game? Because I know we could make some out of balsa wood that would be susceptible to rippage.
That's true. I don't have the balsa wood mod installed yet. I will get that for next time. Okay.
Who was Yuri again?
Yuri Gagarin is the first human in space.
Russian?
Yes. That's what I love about Yuri's Night. You celebrate something together.
It's a family affair.
It's a family and like a
world. There's no boundaries.
There's no
In
boundaries.
space. There are no boundaries. Anybody ever say that before? There are no boundaries in space.
I say that.
Oh, do you?
Space is the boundary we all share.
Yeah. People have said that then.
I've said that.
Okay.
Every day of my life.
Well, Yuri, we love you. How old is Yuri now?
Yuri?
60?
Well, it happened in what was it? 1960, April 12th, 1960 or
Oh,
was
he
it 61?
could be alive. Was he about 20 at the time?
Could be alive.
Yuri Kraginski, that thing is humming. That thing is wanting thrust. Look at it.
Oh, we just got redacted by YouTube for that sentence.
Why?
I mean,
Take
this
it
thing's
as you
wanting
want.
thrust.
It wants thrust.
You're right.
This is a space program. We can't use the word thrust.
That's true.
What can we say?
That's true. Maybe that's why I get flagged
Can
all
we
the time.
say rocket?
He died in 68 in a plane crash. That's right.
That's
That's right. I actually knew that.
sort of
Yeah.
it's
Not
like
ironic,
what's the
but-
it's ironic? Is that the word? Yeah, what is the word like? It's
You know
it's a
that-
strange way to die.
You know that his
when you're a
friend,
guy who flies
I
things.
believe Yuri was supposed to be on the another flight, and because he was like a national icon, this is not going to go well. Or it goes perfectly. Just joking, yeah, guys.
Kerbins are freaking.
Yeah, they should be. They almost smoked that sign going 140 meters per second.
How high did it get? Do you remember?
2,600. We're just going to pitch this thing up real steep. Why not?
You can prove what I had said earlier.
What's that?
That the plane that went bang.
Oh, I'm basically doing that, yeah. Look at this.
Oh.
We are literally going straight vertical. We are going to stall this thing so fast. Actually,
Still have
it might
tons of
sustain this. But we got to be accelerating because otherwise those engines can't breathe. And they start losing thrust,
Then
and
you're done for.
then you're done for. You
Just
are.
flat her out.
Let her ride.
Let her ride.
Okay, we got to our altitude. You ready for this?
Let her ride. Let her rip. Yeah.
Give me a let her ride song.
Let her ride. This could be a country song.
Don't tell me this is.
Let her ride. Let her rip. Let her ride. Let her rip. Let her go to her home.
3, 2, 1, ready.
Let,
Hit
let
it.
her ride. Let her rip.
Oh yeah, you ready?
Get on the lip. Let her go.
And 3, 2, 1, hip hip.
Let her ride.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
It's your day with the sticks.
Look at how hard it'd be to actually crash this into
Let her
that.
ride. Let her rip.
This thing is doing its own acrobats
Take
right now. This is
your
not me
acrobats.
doing this.
And have this
Apricots. I'm gonna pull this thing up. We're
Let
pulling
her
some serious
ride.
G's. The Kerbal has officially easily
Let her
passed
ride.
out.
tip. He's smiling, but he's out. Just because he doesn't have eyelids.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's red hot. I love it. Backflip?
Yeah, we're gonna see if we have enough inertia and enough glide to make it back to the main runway.
Save Corning, man.
Oh, this is Corning. Corning's like I think that's a pretty early Kerbal. Like after you kill off the initial crew, I think Corning's one of the earlier ones. So he's kind of an OG.
Me and him have the same hairline.
Your hairline's so much. You can't be
Sort of a Hanks.
Mm-mm.
It's me and Hanks and
No.
Corning.
No.
You know what I love when we fly back to the main station there, whatever that's called, and like there's remnants of some of your other projects laying around. That just is the funniest.
You like
thing.
that?
It's so funny.
Most of them are successful ones. The ones that I keep out are the successful ones. You know that, right?
That because it worked.
Because they worked. They are like now memorials,
I
to
love
success.
that. I love that.
Hey, did you notice there's now a third rocket in my case?
Oh, that little fella?
No, the big one. That's I guess fourth rocket in the case.
The Falcon Heavy or the 9?
The one on the left. You might.
Oh, I didn't even see it. It's a 9.
Another 9er. The new Block 5 version.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Ollie.
Where do you get...
Ollie Braun. BuzzSpaceModels.com.
But do you think that he needs a theme song for his
Yes,
show?
he does. Of course he does.
Buzz theme. What's his name? Buzz Space Rockets?
Buzz Space Models is the website.
BuzzSpaceModels.com.
You know what I always do whenever I write a jingle?
Yeah.
It always has something about bringing. Like, no matter what the word bring will be. So if I were to write that song, it'd be something like, gonna get you Buzz models, we're gonna bring them to you. Buzzing you Model 2.
BuzzSpaceModels.com.
Yeah.
How about this? BuzzSpaceModels.com.
Kind of sounds like...
Yeah, I know, it's a joke. Don't say it, though, and we can't be copyrighted.
You're right. I don't even know what it is anyway, so I can't say it even if I wanted to. Okay, we're gonna start extending this glide ratio. Oh yeah. Bleeding some speed, bleeding that speed. Oh, this is Willy Wonka. Okay. This is the most dangerous Russian spy glider rocket jet I've ever flown. It's also the second one I've ever flown. Okay, I'm trying to bleed some more speed. This thing handles like a goat.
Greatest of all time. Hang on, baby girl. Oops. Corning's okay.
Corny's still okay.
Why? Why do you think he's still okay? Oh, he is. Look at him. See if we can get a smile out of him. He's like, okay.
I've had better.
Hey, he's got a little sore neck, but
Any
man, he's
landing
alive.
you can walk away from is a success. Now, where is our big one?
Are these other things you have out in space and things?
Yeah.
Do you have something out on the island?
Yeah, I don't know what though.
I think that's from us. To
My
you.
birthday cake and that Maya Skesha VMT plane that we flew last year. It was another Russian thing.
And you left it there.
I left it there.
That's funny, man.
See?
You can litter up this whole planet if you're lucky.
You're right.
That's not funny.
Look at this.
Space junk is no joke.
Look at that. Righted it right up. Walking on wheels. Wheel walker.
Hi, I'm Jacob EQ, and I'm here today to talk to you about space junk and how it's affecting our grandkids. When your kids are flying to Mars to stay at a hotel for the weekend, everything's going swimmingly.
Yes. Until.
Mom, what's that? Bang! We just ran into a RV that Elon Musk put into space to be funny. A Winnebago. Thanks, Elon, for the
He
space
went
junk.
to a Winnebago. It'd be like an electric.
That'd be cool. Oh, an electric Winnebago.
Winnebago.
Hey.
Hey.
You heard it here first. Ty, thanks, buddy.
Hey, look
Hello,
at this.
Tim.
Also, hang on, look at. That's kind of cool.
She's got little bouncy legs. It's like a little person.
Okay, let's read what Ty says.
Yeah.
I have wondered how long does it take to produce a video from concept to release. Huge fan of the videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Tyler. I've been getting it quicker. For a little while, it was taking me. I was producing. I would say 40 hours was normal. Now I'm getting it down. I think the actual work from me sitting for the first time, figuring out what video I'm going to shoot exactly, scripting, researching, editing, or shooting editing, I would say I'm down to about 25, 30. Probably 30 hours, maybe.
Oh, hours.
Yeah.
I guess minutes would be way too
Yeah.
fast.
Hey, it's me too.
Here's a 25-minute video. It only took me 25 minutes to make.
Well, that's what streaming is.
That's true.
Future.
Maybe everything just needs to be off the top
Streamed.
off the top of the cap.
You're right. Well, that's what this is. I like this. This is a good way to end, right? We have our RP. I mean, nice and easy one.
Zero Flames says Jacob EQ just killed our kids on their way to Mars. Dark. And he also commented that you've gotten really quick on edits.
Yeah, the edits have sped up. I found some good tricks. I'm also gonna go. I'm getting into Final Cut. Which Final Cut? Well, I think we're done with this. Let's just talk for a little bit. Hang out for a minute.
I love that little thing though. Can we keep that around?
I mean, we can. They don't get to see it anymore.
Oh,
though.
that's fine.
Yeah. Ha. So I'm switching to Final Cut. Do you know what that is? That's
Is that an Apple product?
Yeah, it's kind of like. I think it's basically like how Logic is to GarageBand. Final Cut is to
just a step up.
iMovie. But it's also that's not fair because it is a professional suite. and it will make editing crazy fast because they can take H.264, H.26 files, which are like really high compressed files that normally just eat dirt in Premiere, and it can just render them and like let me edit them natively. It's going to be great. Yeah.
Have you made that switch yet? You said.
Getting there, kind of tinkering, trying to get my feeling for it, but I'm not ready to switch yet. You know, I'm just now getting where I feel like I'm good with Premiere, like efficient, and now I'm gonna have to learn it all over again. But
You're smart. You can do it.
we'll try. Any other questions you guys have? Do it again with a bigger booster.
Challenge accepted.
Joe Dog's got our number. You're right. Bigger booster.
He knows how to entice you.
Yeah, just challenge accepted. I can't believe this worked at all.
That thing's beautiful. I really love that plane.
I love how it kind of has these red things. It almost looks Soviet, you know? It looks...
You did it.
Doesn't that look very, like, communist?
We got a communist tail fin. It's strapped to the front of a Roman candle.
Is this more what you guys are hoping for?
Hide your kids, cause it's all about to go down.
I think this is great.
Sloppy Tops is do it. I think he's right.
We're all
We got a problem. It's called the fuselage. It's too long. It's too long. It's too long. Ooh, Paul Jr.'s in. Paul Jr., I'm going to tell him what we did. What did he miss? He didn't miss a terrible amount, but we've already successfully done the mission, which was to tow this little beauty. What's so funny?
Look at this.
Oh
no.
Oh, you forgot extra wheels, or
I don't know. It just tipped itself over. Well, we're going to see if we can write it.
is there wind in this on this planet?
No.
That's
But
nice.
there's mods you can get that can wind it up a little bit. I'm just going to see if by
We're going to burn our
will-
right wing off. Well, here's what happened, Paul. Hey, here's what happened. We towed this thing up with it had a standard fuselage. It was actually a beautiful little bird. We towed it up with the Soviet test rocket, the super secret test rocket T-95 on the back of it. We towed it up, successfully took off.
Where'd you get the T-95?
Well, I just assumed it was something like that. Thrusted and great success. Took no time at all. No big deal. So now we've had a challenge from our friend Joe.
Get it bigger.
Make this
it more
thing
ridiculous.
bigger. So what our friend here, Everyday Astronaut, did was he elongated the shaft.
No.
Well,
I was never
he
smart
did,
that.
but now it's back to glider size.
Crap.
Whoa, wait. Can we see what happens? No, never mind. My guy's going to be... I don't want to beat up these Kerbals. Never mind. We're good.
Watch this.
Oh, boy.
We'll revert to landing zone 1.
That thing's just going to flip over end, right?
No. We're not going to release it. We're going to try to land them together. You seem less than confident.
I was like, I want to see what happens to this thing, because it looks like, what if it flew? It could be like the new thing.
Well, it is the new thing. This is what all the cool kids are doing. They just keep half of a glider behind their jet. It's not a big deal. Are these things at 150? Let's do that. This thing is hating to maneuver because it's got, you know, this guy out here being all whim-wom. I don't think we're going to have time to... I don't care anymore. Do you want me to do this?
No.
Good. I do not want to go around again. I don't know what I'm going to do there because I've got an idea. Ready for this? This is my idea. I'm going to light that candle while we're attached.
A little extra boost.
A little extra boost.
We're going to thrust that hook up right through the nose or right through the tail.
I hope it doesn't tip over again. It's doing it again. Why? Doing that again. I can't wait. I'm gonna really bim bop this once we get airborne. I'm gonna light that candle. I think that'll be enough lift, you know, because I think it kind of dips down, and hopefully. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is cool. Uh-oh, baby. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's almost flying now. kind of ice skating. Kerbal ice skating program. Ice skating simulator. Ice skate simulator.
Oh, mama. We ended up with that. Ooh, okay.
We haven't lost
We
any
got the-
Kerbals.
Dude,
We don't have any
so
engines, and
scared.
we only have one wing.
My poor guys are so scared. Look at them. Oh, Wilthus. Oh, Catchell. Oh, Kelwin. We're sorry
Look
to
at-
put you through this again.
We might not kill him.
We're just going to take a little stroll to the beach, fellas.
Big,
Don't worry.
old, splashy, gentle.
Everybody's still afloat. Way.
They're fine. I mean, that's a
Would
sealed
water-
pressurized capsule.
Water wouldn't start rushing in on them with it.
No, I think we're fine. Let's try this one more time.
This is great. I love this.
I think we're doing great. I feel like this is not too easy.
I want to see this thing fly. Why does the back keep blasting off? Oh, I know. There's too much down pressure on that back end.
Down pressure.
So, like, when your plane starts to take off,
Yeah.
all of the weight is on the far back wheel, and that's just too much pressure for
Yeah.
that long old
Shenanigans. Here's what I'm thinking we have to do. If this doesn't work out, we're gonna put some thrusters on it to pick it all up, like vertical takeoff style.
Yeah, like a Harrier.
Yes. Yeah. Like a Harrier VTOL. Vertical takeoff and landing.
Vertical takeoff and landing. Vertical takeoff and landing. Vertical takeoff and landing. Vertical takeoff and landing like a Harrier girl. Vertical takeoff and landing. Vertical takeoff and landing.
No. Oh. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
These faces. Look at Kelwin's face right now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Optimistic but not hopeful.
To really make this, because mainly I'm gonna want this front to just lift off, like it's not even a big deal. This is what the pros would do.
Let's put a sconce on there. A wall sconce.
We're just gonna sconce it super hard. We're gonna make it so the front lifts up instead of the back lifting up. We're gonna pick the nose up, and then it'll.
Oh, this is the smaller craft. No. That's the big one. You don't want it on the front of the big one. Mm-hmm. I think you want it on the back of the little one. Can you sconce up the back one a little bit?
Because here's the thing: if we get the front to pick up, it'll pull the back up off the ground. If
All
we
right.
pick up the back, it's actually gonna pitch the nose
I
down.
can get
It's gonna
behind
dive
that.
down.
I can get behind that.
So this is gonna be our. This is how we're gonna do this. Maybe we need more than that. I feel like we need. What, 10?
Total? We're
10
on each side. Sconce.
Sconce Town.
It is Sconce Town.
There we go. That's
what
probably enough.
Wisconsin. What do you think they made the game? Why did they make the Kerbals with no knees?
Knees. I think that's potentially insensitive of you to even question why. Have you ever thought why do we have knees? Instead, you're sitting here going, why don't they have knees?
Well, if you want to talk about efficiency, and we want to talk about seating in a a plane or some kind of rocket, and these dudes can't bend their legs, then you gotta have extra leg room because their legs are just sticking straight out.
In theory,
Like the way they walk, they do not have knees.
maybe they have knees that only work when they're sitting at 90 degrees and they tink.
That's
An efficient knee.
I don't get it.
That's a knee that only serves one purpose:
okay.
to seat comfortably.
Sloppy Toe says, knees are for inferior beings.
Oh, I see why people were saying I should make the back ones wider so it doesn't roll at the beginning like that. That's why. Okay, ready? I'm going to
Bike
take
says,
off.
check the rear landing gear on the planes. That's what you're talking about. They look
Yeah.
like they're angled inward. Okay.
They might be a little bit. Ready for this?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hit
Are you
this now.
sconcing? Are you sconcing now?
Yeah.
Well. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Can we fix this?
Or we have to make an action group to turn it off. So no.
It can't be turned. Look at this. This is so.
That was great though.
That was so.
That's what we
sloppy.
need.
You need that. It worked.
That was the maneuver.
There's not. I think that you have too many sconces on, dude.
No, perfect sconces.
Because
I can turn them off.
Oh, just make it turn. Make them.
Yeah, because they were just stuck on. Toggle. This is the slowest way to do it. This is gonna work great though. I know everyone was super nervous. Going, come on, Tim. This is not gonna work. Guess what? this is gonna work. I've seen some things fail in my life. This is not gonna be
Falcon Heavy said put thrusters on the back too.
No, we don't want thrusters in the back. We just want to pick up the tip. The tip. Just pick it up. Pick the tip. That's always the rule. I'm gonna angle these guys over a little bit. Give them a little bit wider stance because I'm sick of
the
tipping
tipping
over.
thing is I don't get that.
Because if you pick up the whole deal is wherever the nose goes, the plane goes.
Okay.
So if you just pick it up like this, that back end's gonna drag again still, and you might just clip the back end. So if we get that nose sky high,
then all of a sudden your thrust is being used to push you
pull you up
to pull you into that direction.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Paul Jr. says reduce the thrust.
Can you hit Alt in that? Can you hit Alt while you're in the action group thing, Connor? Because this might be a big thing that I didn't know about.
You can turn them off even though you thought you couldn't.
No, I could have easily selected all the different parts with like basically one button. Still hates that. I don't get that.
Why always to the right side too? Oh, right back though.
Yeah, actually it's like asymmetrical. It's a symmetrical bird.
Symmetrical.
Bird.
Symmetrical. Bird. She's a symmetrical bird.
That's cool. All right, I'm gonna do Alt next time I do the action group. I am learning.
Symmetrical bird.
Oh no.
Symmetrical bird.
All right, are you ready for this? I think once we get to like 100, we'll have enough.
It's a symmetrical bird.
Here we go. 3.
Symmetrical bird.
Give me something powerful. 3, 2, 1, hip, go. Is that not the most... Was that perfect or what? Look at that.
I love it.
I told you it would work. I kind of want to hit that again just for fun because that was cool. I got a little greedy there. But I told you.
She's a symmetrical bird. The bird is a word. Thanks, Zero Flame. She's a symmetrical bird.
Cameron, check the link in the description.
Bird is a word.
Link in the description. Spacemodels.com.
She's a symmetrical bird.
Oh, I might have.
Symmetrical.
Guess what we're doing? We're gonna
Backflip.
not an intentional one.
Power down, baby. She's a symmetrical bird. We are
1,300 meters to pull it out of. This is some Sully stuff.
This is Denzel Washington stuff.
This is Denzel Washington right here.
You are going to discover the core of the Earth right now if you don't slow down. Oh my gosh, did he do it? He did not. But
we're ejecting.
The next time he may.
Oopsies.
Nope. This is bad. This is all bad.
Not this.
Oh my gosh. This is not really happening. This is Iron Man. You are Iron Man. Is that at the bottom of the ocean? That just hit the ocean. Oh no. Oh, stay focused. You were on it. You had your Roman candle shooting in the right direction.
I don't
She's
think I
a
have any
symmetrical bird.
Why does that thing have so little thrust? I thought that thing was just gonna
Corning.
survive. Did the other
he's
one
fine.
survive? They all survived too.
Why do you know that? Because
I popped over to him. For some reason, he got stuck like in Jello. There's some Jello.
that's all I care about. Keep those boys safe and healthy, and I'm happy.
I gotta light this candle properly.
You were close, sir.
I was close. I don't know quite. I don't know. I don't quite know what happened, but
She's a symmetrical bird. Yeah. She's a bird.
bird is the word.
So bird is a word.
Dad, I'm gonna fix something here quick. I don't like that it tips over every time.
She's a symmetrical bird.
I don't quite like that.
This is my favorite song of the night. Bird is a word.
Although "Bird is the Word" is straight up a very famous song that Peter Griffin made. Even
Bird
more
is a
famous.
word.
You know about that?
I don't, but Zero Flame gave me those lines. Somebody fed me those lines. It was Zero Flame. And then he,
I don't know why
and then
I
I
did
sang
that.
them.
Instead of
Who's
this.
Peter Griffin? The guy from Family Guy?
Yeah. Yeah,
He made a song called Bird is the Word?
No, it's the song. Bird is the word. He gets obsessed with it, and that's all he listens to. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what Family Guy is.
But you don't know what Bird is the Word?
No,
is?
I've never really watched Family Guy.
No, but you don't know that it's an actual song.
Bird is the Word?
Yes.
Who sings it? Peter Frampton?
Potentially.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I think
whoa.
this thing's going to need some bigger wings or something. Maybe we need to make these wings go way further back. That's our problem, because look at our center of lift is so far.
Surfing bird.
Oopsies. Someone's going to know exactly what it is. Do we already have the answer?
They know, like, they have the fix for this?
No, do they already know who sings?
Oh, who sings Bird is the Word? Does anybody know that?
Someone will know.
Space Lobster.
No.
What is that?
I don't remember.
Did we sing a song called Space Lobster?
I think we made up a song called Space Lobster
great.
once.
I wish I could remember Zip Zap Speed.
Zip Zap Speed.
That's a good song.
You know we've done 2 renditions of that.
2 different kinds? Mm-hmm. You gotta workshop it. That's what the Trashmen saying Bird is the Word.
Never heard of that.
I can't pull it up and play it right now because that's copyright. Right?
Yep. And fake news. If you tell me that there's a band out there called the Trashmen. Why is this thing not able to stay up?
I gotta tell you, man, there's like 3 or 4 people saying that it's the Trashmen.
Well,
my neck hurts. I'm sorry, I keep jolting my head like this. My neck.
yeah, it's okay. I've got winter
somebody
boogers.
put it on the Discord channel.
There we go.
It looks like Dax Shepard.
Maybe it is. Do we have evidence to suggest that it's not?
Well, it looks like it's from a long time ago, and it would be current day Dax Shepard.
How old's Dax Shepard now?
He's probably 45, 44.
That guy looks like he could be 14.
That's not true. That is not true.
I love this maneuver that we invented.
Hitting the sconces.
I want to watch it from the side. I think we'll get a better chance.
Give me the side shot of them sconces.
How do you like this?
Give me
Wait,
the
let's
side
make sure we're
shot
not
of them
gonna.
sconces.
Yeah.
Give me the side shot of them sconces. Give me the side shot of them sconces. Give me the side shot of them sconces.
Here we go.
Give me
3,
the sides
2,
of them
1.
sconces.
Sconce it.
Give me the sides of them sconces.
Isn't that great?
That is. I can't believe it works like that.
It's great.
Give me the sides of them sconces. Give me the sides of them sconces. Give me the sides of them sconces. Oh, give me a side of Wisconsin. Give me the sides of them sconces. Give me the sides of them sconces. Give me a side of Wisconsin. I'll have a side of Wisconsin and some cheese. Sorry, I blacked out.
What else would have followed that besides cheese? Give me a side of Wisconsin with lobsters.
Space lobsters.
Obviously.
Wow, that was magic. Sometimes people tune in, they don't know. I see a lot of people, what is this? What am I watching? Is it
family friendly?
Is it I think it is family friendly.
I don't
Is
know.
this
No one's
are
ever
these
said
guys okay?
Why are they here?
But sometimes they just need to know that they've witnessed magic. Mm-hmm. That was magic.
That was.
This is magic.
This is
especially
magic.
if you can pull this thing off.
I'm gonna quick save it here.
Did you change the where the wings are?
Yeah. Center of lift needs to be behind the center of mass.
What are we gonna call this little beauty?
I think we're gonna call it 3, 2, 1, hip, hip, go.
Give me the side shot of them sconces.
Here we go. Here we go. We're ready. Ready for this?
Give me the side shot of them sconces. Give me a side of Wisconsin with cheese. Give me the side shot
here
of
we go.
Wisconsin.
I'm gonna ram right back into it.
Oh gosh, no, not now.
I had to. I'm sorry.
It's flying. It seems to be flying fine. Corning. I just like to say, in our final moments, I'm sorry for what we've done. We've been irresponsible with your life.
With fireworks.
We are irresponsible with fireworks.
That was great, actually. I don't really want to revert to the quick save because then we're stuck in it, but too bad. Because I feel like that plane could have flown wonderful.
The liftoff was beautiful.
I'm proud of that.
Oh, there you are.
There we are. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let go. Untether. And 3, 2, 1, light this candle. I want to make sure we don't quite smash into it. But the second we get under, I'm going to buzz the tower by going like this. Look at that.
Oh
How
my
cool is
gosh.
that? Let's take this thing to space.
Seriously?
I'm going to try. How long will this thing burn? This thing will burn for 50 seconds. Yeah, this will get us to space. Which means if we have any chance...
You gotta go now.
Yeah. Can you imagine being on this thing?
Yeah, I know. I'd probably be vomiting and passing out.
No. Oh, wow. See, you can't turn this off. That's how a solid rocket booster works.
One
Once you
time.
light it, you're going. You just gotta hold on. Look at that. We have 1,500 meters. We could almost go into orbit if we did this thing right. The problem is, now we're running out of atmosphere, so we're running out of control. Wow. This is amazing. This made a great addition to the Kerbals, the today's in spaceflight history. We took a thing that actually happened, and we turned it into something that didn't happen at all. Which means we did our job. Okay, we won't get into orbit.
Oh gosh,
wow.
we don't have heat shields, do we? How do I know what heat shields are?
Again, I'm nervous about you learning too much.
I feel like, you hit somebody with enough info enough times, it's going to stick no matter what their intelligence
I
level
didn't
is.
think that would happen for you.
Either. Although it is going to burn up, right?
Yeah, it's out. Oh, it won't burn up on the way up. Maybe on the way back down, though. So let's see how it does. It's going to coast up to 121,000 meters. So that's above the Kármán line. That's above, in real life, that'd be space. By 20,000 meters.
It's no Felix Baumgartner type fake space.
No Felix Baumgartner fake space. I think that was only like 30,000 meters or something, or like 20,000. It was like not.
Come on, man. If you're going to tell us that you're taking us to space.
Take us.
Take us to space. Don't lie to my face.
Look at that.
All over the place. Take us to space.
Look at this.
For the human race.
This is beautiful. Look at those. What kind of debris is that?
Take us to space. Are you deorbiting?
Deorbiting. Well, we didn't ever orbit. We're re-entering. Or entering.
For
Re-entering.
the place.
We are re-entering the atmosphere.
For the taste.
If this thing
Sulfur.
survives,
Speed. Aggression. Take us to space.
I'm nervous that a lot of this is going to blow up here.
Take us to space. Oh gosh.
We're missing parts like wings.
Oh mama.
We may need some of those.
Houston.
We may need some wings. Wings are never a bad thing. But
You know what? We can survive.
I believe Corning's seen worse. You know what I mean?
Speed.
Velocity.
Brawn.
Speed brawn. This is a spicy sausage. But look, we're gonna have quite a bit of lift off the fuselage here. Let me show you this. See, we have a lot of lift from the sausage. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get down here and we're just gonna pitch up like that. And I think we can crash land this thing safely. Sans wings. Ain't nobody need no wings. Hey, you got a fan, Ferdinand, saying hi, Jacob EQ.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Once we kiss the ocean gently, I think this is gonna be the end of the mission.
Listen, I'm not here to glorify you, but I have to say, you're very good at this game.
I don't know about very good. I've had my...
You just brought us back to Earth after that? Well, I thought we were done for. I was singing a farewell song to Corning.
Yeah, put that farewell song away because...
Take us to space.
Here we go. We do have to start breaking though a little bit.
Take us to space. Take this smile from my
Here we go. I'm gonna pitch up here last second. Oh my gosh, I just got vertical lift out of that.
Oh, baby.
Oh, we're gonna be fine.
For the human race.
This is actually working out great. I'm bleeding off speed.
They love
And altitude.
taste.
We're gonna be fine. As long as it doesn't smack like that.
Oh.
Corning's fine. Corning loved it.
You look at him. You can't keep that smile from his face.
I mean, that was easily 3,000 G-forces when he smacked the water. At
That's
80
why
meters per
they
second.
don't have knees. They don't have all these joints to get injured. Probably also don't have very much of a
necks.
neck or any cervical spine.
Cervical spine.
Maybe they just have a long, like your fuselage is their neck, so that they can't be, so that they're more resilient.
Yeah, I can't believe that worked. See?
Wow.
See?
Wow.
Right?
I didn't think there was any chance.
That's great.
I didn't think there was any chance.
I think
when we came in, lost our wings, and we're doing one of these guys.
Yeah.
What I call the mixer.
Yeah, you mix
We're
it
in there just mixing up a dough.
Mixing
a
up the
death
dough.
dough. For a death cake. A death pie.
That's a cool band name. Death
pie.
Cake.
Death cake for QB.
Death Cake for pie pants. Death Cake pie.
Anyway, that was impressive.
Well, thank you.
Why is my head shiny? I don't know why it's so shiny.
Because it's hot. In here,
Sweaty.
too. Yeah. And you're wearing a whole other layer that
I
you
just
didn't
like
really need.
I like to layer up.
Also, I decided that this chair sometimes makes it look like you may be in a wheelchair.
Maybe I
And
am.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe I'm not.
Maybe that's why you're no longer a pole vaulter. Is there ever been, and this is the serious question, has there
Yes.
been? Really?
Yes.
Someone
Lots
who-
of deaths.
No, not deaths.
Oh.
People that can pole vault in a wheelchair.
Oh. No.
Because, no, I'm serious. You probably almost could because, you know, you could go quick.
I do have to say, there is a kid in France right now.
Yeah.
He's been showing up to big pole vault competitions around the world. They pull him in as a sign of kind of a sideshow, and I mean that in a positive way. And he's on what I could only consider a boost board with 4 wheels, and he's standing feet together, and they're just
sweet.
remote controlling him down the runway, and he just boom hits
No
it and goes,
way.
and it is gorgeous.
But then does he leave the boosted board thing, or does
They
he
have
take
a
the
pad.
boosted board with him?
They have a pad there. Booster board runs into the pad and it's safe. I mean, it looks like a really expensive, like kind of boost. I don't know what you call it.
Like a Segway, 4-wheeled Segway thing. Or
Boost boards. If you're watching right now, of course we will test out some products. Or
Again.
we love the company. We love the brand.
I mean, we always
You
wear
know,
those.
you love our brand. Anyway, he jumps really high. It's really impressive.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you should all look it up on
I'm
YouTube.
gonna look that up.
Guy
I'm gonna look that
pole
up.
vaults from. Anyway, I don't believe anyone's ever successfully pole vaulted from a sitting.
Because they can go really
sitting
fast,
position.
you know.
Yeah.
You need something about that inertia, but you wouldn't be able to jump
it's
off.
not just about that inertia. It's about the inertia and the angle of takeoff.
So you got to get up.
How high can that top hand be in the air?
Oh,
And from a wheelchair, ooh, I don't even like to
You're
feel
down
that.
quite a bit
Because when the pole goes to compress, there's more force. Man, I'm the scientist
yeah.
here.
Now you're the scientist.
There's more force straight down the pipe, and when you're leaving the ground, it's easier to bend to start to compress the pole when you're leaving the ground from a higher position.
So that's why tall, big, burly men like you make for tall, big, burly pole vaulters. We learn something new every day here, guys, don't we?
Every day.
Isaac wants me to read what he says about the Falcon Heavy. Falcon Heavy eyelashes. Tim eyelashes. I don't think that's worth reading. The Falcon Heavy can carry 83 quintillion eyelashes to low Earth orbit. Now we know that. I'm not sure why we know that.
You have nice eyelashes.
Thanks, I've been told that before, actually. Thanks. My wife gets jealous, I think, sometimes, because they're
no haggle, no hassle eyelash.
unlike all those other guys' eyelashes. That's gonna do it for us tonight. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you some stuff that's coming. I'm gonna tell them this now. I'm gonna break some news. Not all the good news. Not all the good news. I'm working on the initial steps of a new studio. That new studio will allow us to be louder, funnier, gooder, better,
More aggressive.
more aggressive. Somehow we'll be taller because of the new studio. Which, when that goes online, I think we're going to do a podcast. That's something that's going to be awesome. L17in6. Are we ever going to cover any Blue Origin launches? Of course. But they won't launch their orbital rocket until 2020. And they normally don't publish or publicize their suborbital rockets. So when the New Shepard, they've done a couple live stream New Shepard launches, maybe 2. When they do, I will absolutely cover that. Yep. I'm covering ULA tomorrow. There's a ULA launch tomorrow. It's for GOES-S. It's a weather satellite. I'll be covering that tomorrow, live stream. I think it's
Exciting.
at 5 Eastern. So
You can't say anything about your new project, right?
not yet.
Oh, the excitement, the tension is...
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big one. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do though. And people want to know when. I don't know. Just pay attention, guys. If you're subscribed and you get the little bell notification, you'll know when I go live and or when it, you know, you'll know when I even subscribe to going live or whatever. Like, not subscribe, but like when I schedule something live, you'll get a notification that I scheduled something for this time. So you'll know. You'll be in the loop. That's about it. Yep. Less glasses, flare hype. Yes. Zero flame, you're exactly right. Oh, Zero Flame, by the way, that's not the thing. You guys in Discord will know. Yeah, more distance between me and that purple space backdrop. That's exactly right, Paul Jr. Discord, you guys will know what I'm talking about. So we're going to end here because if you want to become a Discord member or join our exclusive subreddit, go to patreon.com/everydayastronaut. That always means a lot. I wouldn't be doing this stuff without you guys. Yeah, and that's 100% sincere. Like, literally, I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you guys. So, yeah, tell your friends about our show. Tell your friends about everything, about space. Get them excited.
I'm excited.
I'm trying to get you excited.
And
That's my
I'm
job.
just a regular guy.
You're a regular guy.
My kids love it.
Good.
My kids love
Do your kids
Everyday
watch
Astronaut.
this? Does the
They
kids
do.
watch your show?
Yeah, wait, it's not my show.
The show that you're on this show?
I mean, I'm part of the show.
Did they watch this one?
I'm just a backdrop. Yeah, we've watched some of them. Yes. Yeah, they love it. They love the game. They love
Yeah,
space.
the
They
game's
love
great.
they love everything. They love all of the SpaceX stuff and all the launches and everything
Good.
we watch live. It's
That's what we're here for.
it's great. You're doing your job.
That's what we're here for. Also, yeah, we do have now, we can finally show off the Block 5 Falcon 9 and the Falcon Heavy and Block 3-ish, 4-ish. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's it. That's going to do it for us. Sign them off.
Sign them off.
All right. You need to sign off.
Well, how do I do a sign off?
Like, I'm going to say, like, well, everybody, that's going to do it. And you'll go, I think you should go because then I have the final sign off.
Of course. I mean, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I don't want
I'm
you.
not trying to get in the front.
Right. By getting in front, you're actually kind of getting in front.
What if I just did a little ditty went like this? I'm Jacob EQ. It's been a great night. No pun intended.
I don't get the no fun.
It's my catchphrase. Let me try it again. I'm Jacob EQ. Have a great night. No pun intended.
And I'm Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut, bringing space down to Earth for everyday people. Bye, guys. I think we all dreamt about going to space when we were kids. But when the space shuttle program ended in 2011, I discovered a void in my life. That emptiness led to a newfound obsession with space. A few years later, I wound up bidding on a Russian spacesuit as a joke. When the box arrived at my doorstep, my friends asked, "What are you gonna do with a spacesuit?" The answer? What can't I do with a spacesuit? That's how Everyday Astronaut was born. Since then, the suit hasn't left my side. It's even gone around the world with me. From remote villages in Myanmar, rockets and spaceships. To beautiful fields in Norway. I'm fighting a cow to get a picture right now.
Here I am on vacation in the beautiful Norway with my beautiful boyfriend.
I even proposed to my wife in the suit at Machu Picchu in Peru. These days I work with leaders in the space industry to create fun and inspirational content. I've even been invited to different NASA facilities across the country, all for the sake of sharing my excitement with the world.
Hey there, it's me, Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but NASA is doing some incredible things.
This is church for us space nerds. This is where Gene Kranz was sitting when people first went on. This is with permission. I still don't know how. I love that I'm standing on something that says urine bags. This thing's gonna fly like a cat. whatever that means. That dog's gonna have a sore throat by the end of the day, I'll tell you that. Especially once he tries to explain to his friends that he just saw an astronaut flying majestically through the sky for an hour. This thing has officially become the bane of my existence. Everyday Astronaut's mission is to bring space down to Earth for everyday people, to communicate science through humor and imagination, but most importantly, to spark your curiosity, to want to find your place in the cosmos. Join my adventures as I seek to find out why exploring space is important, inspiring, and quite frankly, really, really neat. Show your support by visiting patreon.com/everydayastronaut.